I've been saving relics for about a month now. We've won 2 4-0 personal rewards CVCs, so we've collected several chunks of clan relics from there. The personal rewards also given some, but today we're gonna do a little bit of nerding out. Now, I've been having quite a bit of fun playing around with AI, and what I did is basically threw in the chances with different combinations, as well as the group chances with different combinations, and my total amount of relics plus the relics that I want versus the relics that are there. And I basically made a web page that is hopefully gonna help me get the optimal relic combination. To be honest, I just want to do this for fun, and I have so many relics that, hey, maybe this works out. So what this is basically gonna do, and you guys are welcome to use this if you want. I'll leave a link to this down below. You guys can check it out. I don't know how accurate it's going to be. I looked at the numbers, ran through it a few times, but it should be pretty decent. So up first, we're going to input all of our numbers right here. I actually can just use load example data. This should be my stuff from before anyways, but basically let's double check this and make sure it is my numbers. So 65, 139, 407. Okay, yeah, it is all my numbers from before. Obviously, you're not going to want to use this. You may use a different combination, or you may be like 99% of the raid community and just do your crafts when you get them, which is not necessarily the wrong way to do it either. It's what I did for a long time. I've just been saving, so I wanted to expand on it a little bit. Now, these are all the correct information that I have currently. At the bottom, what you'll see, this is going to be unique to you. What I have here on the left side is the wanted relics in that category. So for me, Chimera has one mythical relic that I want. Now, to be honest, I'll be happy with either of these, and most of the mythical relics I would like, but the Stormcaller is what I really want. So there's one that I want out of 2 possible. I've done this for all the categories. So for me, it's going to be Stormcaller. The 2 epics is going to be Erethi and Orb of Transfixion. Scroll of Unseen, I don't really need it. Really, it's just Erethi, but I wanted to pad the rates a little bit. Malefic Talon, I do want that for rare. But to be honest, guys, just to condense this all down really, really small, there's a few relics that I want above all else. And that is number 1, the Crown of Corruption. This would be massive. Crown of Corruption gives an unreasonably high amount of stats. It's broken, it's ridiculous, but I want it. I don't need the Skull of Treason. It'd be cool if I could get it, but I don't have a burner who I could really use it on. It would go on Sulfuria most likely, but Wand of Submission is really good on him as well. So kind of on the fence about that one. I'll try it out for sure. For the clan relics, I don't really care about these. Temporal Stagnator is cool. Live Arena, Death Dealer. We have the Faction Wars. Torch could be neat, but to be honest, Arachne Elixir and Perch Shadow are 2 that I do want, which is pretty cool because this calculator is actually going to optimize for that as well. It's going to set me up in a way that, okay, you want Faction Wars, Epics, and Rares. Well, let's mix and get you more potential chances at Faction War, Epic, and Rares since that's what you're wanting anyways, right? So we'll see how the calculator actually works out. Ultimately, let's jump in here and do some crafts. So since I have everything already plugged in, calculate optimal strategy, and it gives a whole breakdown here as well. Like I said, guys, it's going to get a little bit nerdy. This was mostly just for fun here. I don't know how helpful it's going to be, but what it's telling me is that basically 10% of my crafts are going to be something I want. I'm hoping that 10% is Crown of Corruption, but we're going to see how this actually plays out. Number 1, the highest chance of success is going to be a pure mythical craft. We're going to skip past that and save it a little bit later. So at first, it has me doing Faction Wars pure rare. So 100 rare crafts, number of crafts 3. So I'm going to use 3 100 Faction War sets. So that's not Faction Wars. Faction Wars right here. Okay, so I'm kind of surprised it has me doing all 3 of these. But hey, let's see. So from this, I want, okay, not Journal of Necrodos. I want to get the Arachne Elixir. Things like that would be awesome. So we have these 3 Faction War crafts. The chance of getting a mythical from this is 0.01%. Let me know, have you guys ever gotten a mythical from a rare craft? Okay, so we got no Arachne Elixirs, unfortunately. What is step number 2? Sorry, step number 3. We're saving 1 for the end. Step number 3, Faction Wars Pure Epic. So we're going to do 2 Pure Epic crafts for Faction Wars. Faction Wars, honestly, is one of the groups that I'm not super excited for, other than some of the rare stuff. And I guess the Perch Shadow is kind of cool. So 2 of these. Dang, we're collecting all these rares. So far, I got to nothing that I wanted. These rates aren't looking too hot, but I'd much rather use my bad luck now and save it for the mythicals later. So Chimera Pure Legendary, we're going to do 100 of those for Chimera. All right, hit craft, 50-50 shot. Nope, Okay, we got one that I kind of wanted, one that I put as something I wanted, which is pretty cool. We have Chimera Pure Epic. So 4 of those, so 400 Pure Epic crafts. Please give me some good legendary stuff. Okay, another Epic Golden Elixir. A lot of these are probably just going to be foods to use to rank up other stuff, basically. Let me go turn the volume up a little bit in this so we can hear the crafts sound. All right, so I did 2 of those. This will be 3 Chimera. Here we go again. Rod of Blasphemy, not really what I'm looking for there. My audio is not even coming through because of the way I have my stuff set up currently. Let me change this to what I believe is system, maybe? I don't know. I might be just completely messing up my audio. Default, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Hopefully I didn't just ruin my whole audio. I think it should be fine. If it's not, guys, I apologize and rip this whole video. I should probably check that, actually. You know what? Maybe I should just silence that. Nah, it's fine. I'm pretty sure that's correct. I have different audio tracks. As long as my voice isn't being picked up, it's good. So we did the 4 there just now. Nothing too good. So the Chimera Pure Epic is done. Faction Wars Epic, 100 of those. But this is going to be a mix. Faction Wars Epic Focus. We're going to do Legendary plus Epic. What's this? It doesn't tell me the breakdown. 3 Legendary, 1 Epic. Okay, for Faction Wars. So we're doing 3 Legendaries and 1 Epic for Faction Wars specifically. So let's do this. 3 Legendaries, 1 Epic. This is what I really wanted AI to do for me, is to break down what the combination here should be. Perch Shadow. Very nice. Now, if I would have had enough for 2 crafts, it may not have said the same thing. Up next, Chimera Pure Rare. Okay, so really it's just telling me to do the pures of everything, basically. So I was hoping for a little bit more creativity there, Mr. AI, but I guess it's not the case, which is probably fine. Okay, another rare, another rare. Oh man, we're cycling through these rares. I've seen a lot of people with really high amount of rare relic materials on their accounts. 4 there, okay. This is a good one. This is a really good one. It's one of the rares that I was wanting, actually. I've seen somebody with like 1,000 plus of these saved up, which I guess isn't that long of saving. Here we go. All right, not too bad. Not one I'm probably going to use. It's a little bit tricky. We did this one. So now it's Faction Wars Pure Legendary. Let's go ahead and do this. I can do one more if I get one more. Well, Aspect of Tshirt not bad. Really not bad at all. I have limited amounts of them right now, so I can definitely do for some more. Now we have Event Pure Legendary. Okay, this is where things are going to get very interesting. Pure Legendary Event. Let's see. So Chaos Awakes. How many does it say to do, though? Does it say just 1? 3. 3 full Pure Legendary Chaos Awakes Legendary Crafts. Give me a mythical, please. Okay, we're going to keep that. Of course we're going to keep it. Please give me a mythical. Okay, another one that I don't need there. But we're getting really good rates, though. Aspect of Tshirt, okay. I mean, those were good. They were definitely good crafts, so I'm happy with that. Got some legendary ones I can probably use for food because, as far as I know, and what Plarium said yesterday in the conversation, is relics aren't going to be buffed or changed anytime in the near future. So we did this one, Clan Pure Legendary. So we're going to do 3 Clan Legendary crafts. For the Clan, I don't think there's any legendaries that I want here. So let's see what we get. Wand of Submission. Yes, I can always use more of those. I would love another one. Okay. The Egg. Don't need that. Another Wand of Submission. Perfect. So we got 2 new Wands of Submission. That's awesome. So Live Arena Pure. No, Clan Pure right there. We're going to do Faction Wars Mixed. 50 Mythical, 50 Legendary for Faction Wars. Which you, of course, could save this for the Pure Mythical. This is okay, I guess. We're just going to do what it says. I'm just going to use everything. I could probably save it for a full Mythical craft. Maybe I'd do that in the future. So maybe I just... yeah, let's do that. Let's actually not use that just yet. I'm debating on combining Faction Wars with Chimera. Because this would give me basically a chance to get the Chimera one, a chance to not get the Faction Wars, because the Faction War relics I'm really not that excited for. The Torch is okay, but I think I'll do this instead. So I'm going to make my own decision there, AI. It's telling me that because I only have 99 of these. I can save up one more. That's no problem, though. So I'm not going to do that. Event focus epic. We have 75 legendary plus 25 epic in the event. So, come on, mythical. Come on, mythical. Dang, I've not forged a single mythical relic, by the way. They really need a mercy system on this stuff. Okay, so right here, live arena, pure mythical. Oh, is it time? Let's skip this one for now. We'll do some of the pure mythicals at the very end. Clan epic heavy, so 50 legendary plus 50 epic in the clan stuff, right? So clan, 50 legendary, 50 epic, another wand of submission. Okay, Essence Quencher, it's a unique one. Wears damage increased by 20% of the target's current turn meter. Not for sure I'm a big fan of that one, but it is interesting. This was, what was that right here? So step number 14, so now 15. Event pure epic. 8 of those pure epics in the event. It doesn't really order it the best. All right, we have 8 of these, 0.05% chance at a mythical. Go ahead and give it to me, Plarium. I would love to get the Crown of Corruption. So would anybody else watching this video. I already know you guys want that. But I'm just farming these rare ones. Not a huge deal, though. I guess if I could just get a bunch of rares, I just got more food. I mean, this is actually, no. I want legendary. Though the wand of submissions I've picked up so far is pretty nice. I would love an Arethi Coronet, but looks like my luck's not in Chimera today. Okay. And then we have one more after this. Dang, we're just farming the rares. I guess it is 60% chance, so to be fair, it's really not much of a chance at anything else. Epic ones are a little bit overvalued in my head. So now we have clan pure epic. So step 16, 3 pure epic clans. Yeah, 60% chance. We're feeling every bit of that right now. Okay. Boom, another epic. Okay. Not really what I need. 3 of those. So now event pure rare. So 4 event rare relics. Once again, this could be something better. It could be a legendary, you know. You never know. You could get a legendary from a rare one. 0.5% chance. They tricked me with holding it in that yellow circle for so long. Dang. Here we go, last one. Dang, we're just farming the rares. Wow. So now, clan pure rare. Wait, why does it tell me to do that again? Oh, no, sorry. Clan pure rare. It knows what it's doing. I don't know what I'm doing, though. Another rare, baby. We're getting them all rares, which makes sense because I'm doing rare relics, I guess. So now we have Live Arena pure legendary. Let's go do that. Live Arena, give me something good. Death Dealer or something decent, please. Okay, well, another egg. That's just not what I'm looking for. We have Live Arena pure epic and Live Arena rare. And then we have just really whatever else I want to do from there. So Live Arena here. Boom. Ah, nothing. We have the rares here. Okay. Now, I don't know if it realizes that it's left me with stuff. I think it does, actually, because it says the starting and then the ending. So I've not used all the materials. It's not telling me mix and match them. So basically, it's still doing it just solely based on where you're trying to, like, just keeping it within the faction, basically. So there's a little bit of mixing, not that much, which is okay. So basically, your typical strategy works out perfect. Now, I'm going to do some mythical crafts. I have 3 mythical crafts to do. I'm going to mix the Faction War and Chimera because I want 1 extra. Really hoping for between these 2, Stormcaller or just any mythical. Something good. Please, a mythical. Okay. We have Hand of Uncreation, which could be okay. Next up, we have a Death Dealer potential. Please, not a Harp. Please, not a whatever else it could be that's bad. That's what I was gonna say. The axe, the same thing I got before. That's the other thing that could be bad. Yeah, thank you for that, Plarium. All right, and then we go with the last event relic craft. What can we get here? Please, the Crown of Corruption. This is all worth it. Oh, yes, we got it. I got it. You all probably didn't get it, but oh my goodness, my first ever mythical craft. Oh, baby, things are about to get crazy. Wearer deals 5% more damage and receives 5% speed when above 50% HP. This is stupid. This is stupid levels of insanity. That is getting instant boosted up. What in the world, guys? That is the best, the absolute best pull I've ever done for relics. And I got to spend every bit of Stardust. Plarium scamming me. Oh, wait, they actually... So it's already to 12. Okay, that's cool. So it's not as bad of a scam as what I thought. So this, right now, is going to be boosting my speed, but 2, 4, 6. 6 on top of what? 5. So 11% speed boost. 464 speed. Times 1.11, right? Now all of a sudden she's 515. 515 speed booster. All right, that's pretty crazy. But you know what? Let's take a look at champion like Crixia. 400 speed. We're going to boost it by 11%. So 400 times 1.11. 444 speed. That's how that math works, right? Now, if I take this to 5-star, it becomes even crazier. But it's also boosting the damage. Now, the amount of speed it was boosting for my Herbaeus is what? If she's 464 plus 0.11, no. 464 times 0.11 is 51 extra speed. 51 extra speed onto Herbaeus if I wanted to put that on her. She becomes one of the fastest champs. Like, that is insane. Just from that one relic. Now, there are other champions who can wear that. I'd want to put it on somebody who can get as much benefit as possible from it, but not be significantly better off with something like Wand of Submission. So you guys let me know who you think could be the craziest champion with it. That is wild, though. I know Lazarius is like perfect for him because the damage boost, the speed boost, but you really need a 6-star soul. So the champions I'm thinking, not gonna put it on Siegfried, though. I mean, honestly, that could actually be crazy on him too. What does it do again? The damage boost portion. The damage boost portion of it, and deals 5% more damage, which is 7.5%, 12.5% more damage. Dang. 12.5% more damage. Though below 50% HP, he'll deal less damage and lose 15% speed. Which, I don't know if this stacks up on top of that or not. I don't know. Either way, if I take it up to the next level, which would be 5-star, it allowed to get to level 5, extra 2% speed, which is pretty crazy. That is wild. So, as for the gemstones that I don't have anything great for Herbaeus in the triangle slots. For the diamond slots, really limited here as well. Increases wearer speed by 5 for each enemy under different debuffs. And then for the pentagonal ones, whenever wearer's HP drops below 50%, has a 10% chance to reduce the cooldown of random active skill. So we have, okay, what is this? 10%, the wearer gains 10% turn meter after taking an extra turn. Okay, cool. So, I don't know. I'm on the fence about who I want to use this on. Herbaeus, I feel like, is awesome. An awesome champion for this. I could move this Wand of Submission to somebody else, which is my biggest Wand of Submission. It would put her really fast. But the thing is, though, is, I mean, at that speed, you're not really being outsped by anybody anyways, right? And the hard thing becomes keeping your champion speed tuned to that. She's a really good one to have go in there and be speed tuned. So I'll think about that. The other options would be champions like Armand's, but Wand of Submission I feel like is just so valuable for him. Shuzin, but I don't really need her because I don't always use her as going first. I mean, honestly, the thing with Herbaeus is the fact, and honestly, the thing with having the champion going first is now they just got so much speed. It's going to be hard to make a champion speed tuned to that. So that is something you have to consider, which is not what I was thinking about considering today, but hey, I am super happy about that. So we're going to finish this off with a few more crafts in the rare side of things. The event group, nothing I want there. The live arena group, what do we have for the rares? Once again, nothing I want there. So we'll just do these two things of stuff I don't want, basically. Maybe get just a regular one. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep Faction Wars as it is. Chimera. Is there any rares here I want? Yeah, there is. So we'll just do 2 and 2. Just to YOLO this, I guess. Got the one thing I didn't want, actually. And then we have a little bit of this, a little bit of this. I'll get this done really soon. But hey, man, I am super excited for that. So, picked up several new relics. Picked up 2 Wand of Submissions, 2 Aspect of Seroths, Hand of Uncreation, which reduces the chance of applying debuffs, stealing or removing buffs, stealing turn meter, or increasing a skill's cooldown against the wearer by 10%. It's kind of like a Wand of Submission, but with more conditions, basically. So it's pretty cool. This is probably just going to be fooded. This I can just get rid of. It's basically just a stat stick that I don't really want. This is pretty cool. Perch Shadow is pretty strong on specific champions. And then, wow, this beautiful relic. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Best of luck. I will be doing this soon and showcasing this, hopefully. I'm excited, guys. Later.